Hi, we're Kelly and Kevin. We're currently exploring Wyoming on a 12-day road trip in a rented Travellers Autobarn Campervan. We're visiting Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks, all while enjoying our first van life experience. Good morning, happy travelers. Greetings from West Yellowstone, Montana. Yesterday we decided to take a break from vlogging and take a break from van life.
We were getting pretty tired. We had a lot of late nights and we just needed a little recoup, and we had some work to get done on the vlog as well. When we woke up this morning, it was snowing, so it was a good choice that we decided to get a hotel last night.
And we were like, Merry Christmas! Just kidding, it is September 20 something. We are feeling refreshed and recharged.
Let's get into Yellowstone.
There's some bison just off the road. We are across the street in our car. There are some people who are on the same side of the street out of their car, and they are probably 15 feet away. Very, very bad idea. You're supposed to stay at least 25 yards from bison because they will kill you. See the buffalo on the other side of the car? Don't do that. So we like to always respect wildlife. Of course, the moose that we saw in Grand Tetons didn't respect our space. He's coming real close. Dude. But we don't plan on going up to these bison. We're going to stay right here and shoot some photos from our window. We're stopping at Gibbon Falls, which is 84 feet tall, and it looked pretty impressive from the road, so we're going to walk along the path to go see it. Got our masks, plan on social distancing, we're all good. There's the brink of the falls, which is the falls from up above. There's the upper overlook and the lower overlook. The upper overlook is cool. It's about 600 feet from the parking area. It seems like that's where most people stop, but I definitely recommend going down to the lower overlook because not only are there less people, but it's actually a better view. You get to see more of the falls. So continue walking. It's just a really gentle grade. It's all paved and everything, so it's definitely worth a little bit of an extra walk.
Just a little up the road from Gibbon Falls, we pulled over at a little area where there's some geothermal activity. Literally just little pools on the side of the river that are just boiling water. So there's steam rising up everywhere. It kind of stinks. Doesn't smell very good. It smells like boiled eggs a little bit.
This area is very geothermal and it's active and it's pretty dangerous, so we followed a footpath down just to the edge of the river to where it looks okay to be. Any further than this I don't think would be very safe, and this part isn't closed off, so we're okay to be here, but it's really important in Yellowstone to stay in bounds. You know, when there are areas that say don't go past this point because you could literally die. We have a healthy respect for the power that Yellowstone is because it's pretty crazy. Stop number 2, we are at Artist Paint Pot. Gonna see some more geothermal features. So where it looks like the water is boiling, it's actually just gas bubbles being released from underneath the Earth's surface.
Yellowstone's got a lot of gas. So one thing that's really cool about all these geothermal areas. So right back over here is the hole, but even standing right here on this platform, I can feel all of the gas in the earth moving, which is kind of crazy.
Artist Paint Pots is definitely worth a stop. We saw some mud pots that were like bubbling up and spewing mud into the air and making some cool gurgly noises. Yeah.
Recorded a little bit of it because it was this hissing, bubbling sound that was really cool.
I think the noise was the best part.
Yeah.
In order to get up to the mud pots that were really cool, you have to go uphill and there are some steps and things. So if you have any mobility issues, you might want to rethink going up there. It's not terrible, but we had a little bit of trouble because after a 9-mile hike the other day, we are still ridiculously sore. So coming down those steps, our calves were screaming, but we're back on the flat part now, so I think we're good. We have pulled over at Norris Picnic Area to make lunch, and we made ourselves some little sandwiches and ramen with tuna, just because that's something super easy to make in the camper van.
Yeah, it's nice being able to make hot food because it is pretty chilly out, so the ability to heat something up on the stove or the microwave is pretty awesome.
Every time I come to Yellowstone, I'm like, the canyon, and then I actually come here and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. So don't underestimate the canyon for sure. It's definitely very cool. We stopped at the Frying Pan Spring. We stopped for hot springs and wildlife. Let's go. Are you cold?
Yeah, it's getting pretty chilly.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, it's really smelly, this one.
Oh, it smells real bad. This is the stinkiest one we've been to. Oh, it smells really bad. It's not me, I swear.
I wish you could smell this right now. It smells pretty bad.
It's just if the wind blows the right way, it
Woo, we got a
really
whiff.
hits you.
We got a whiff. Woo. We are headed to our campsite, which is north of the park, and we're driving through the Mammoth Hot Springs area right now. We decided to skip it for today because we have a few more days here.
When we got to Mammoth Hot Springs Village, there were just elk everywhere. All in the street, all around the buildings. This right now is elk rutting season, so all of the bucks are chasing the females or the does. They're bugling. Part of their mating is that the bucks make this crazy noise. Heard it a little bit over the last couple days, but never that close, and it was really awesome to see. There are park rangers all over the place that are kind of navigating people around and making sure that people on foot weren't too close, but we just happened to be driving right down the road right when it all happened, so it really worked out good for us. So we pulled into our site and successfully hooked up the power. Kelly is very excited. The whole reason that we got power tonight is because of this little guy right here. That is an electric heater that we bought.
Because we woke up this morning and it was freaking snowing.
It was pretty cold, so she's very excited that we get to have a little bit of heat tonight, I think it'll be comfortable. And we've got a fire pit. We haven't had a fire this entire trip, so we're gonna do that too.
And since we're hooked up, the microwave works, and we have popcorn, and we just got some hot chocolate. So party up in this van tonight.
This is what a happy wife looks like right here. But right now we're gonna make some dinner. We have packed up some chili from home, and it's been sitting in our fridge the last couple days, so we're gonna eat that up tonight. Just like that, dinner's ready.
I did it! Now we feast. Now it's time to build a fire. There's an elk over by this building, and it just reared up on its hind legs to bite at some tree that was up there to get a little nibble. Alright, I finally get to make some s'mores. I've been waiting for like 5 nights to do this, and I'm gonna make Kevin one, and he likes his s'mores with a Reese's peanut butter cup instead of chocolate.
It's the only way, come on. Like, I had it one time a couple years ago, and I don't think I've ever had a s'more with Hershey's since. Look at that guy.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does, except Kelly didn't take the wrapper off the Reese's.
Yes, I did.
Are you sure? The paper is still on the Reese's. Her paper's still on it.
I got real excited to make s'mores. Oh, fail. It's still edible. Come on.
I just got marshmallow over my fingers now.
Just throw it in the fire.
I can't, it's stuck to my fingers.
That's funny. Sorry.
So we have retired to the van after a nice little fire. We made a bit of popcorn, and we've got some hot chocolate. We're just gonna chill out and watch a little movie before we go to bed. But we're gonna end this here because we have a very early morning tomorrow. We're gonna go to the Lamar Valley for sunrise and hopefully see some amazing wildlife. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, it would really be awesome if you subscribed, hit that notification bell so you can follow along on the rest of our Yellowstone adventure.
This is the Awkward Tourist. Peace out.
It's the longest dipsticks I've ever seen.
Definitely worth. It's definitely worth. Shoot. It's definitely worth a little bit of an extra walk. I can't do it. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this thing. Still recording, that's cool. Whoops. Hey guys. See the little van behind us? Hello. That is